Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and doing well. So, topic here that we are going to discuss today, it is the simple topic about the occurrence of the halogens. As we have already learned that halogens are basically the group 7A elements, and all these elements are basically containing 7 electrons in their valence shell, and they required one more electron to complete their octet. And these are basically five in number. The number one is fluorine, whose atomic number is 9. The second is chlorine, whose atomic number is 17. Third one is bromine, whose atomic number is 35. The fourth one is iodine, whose atomic number is 53. And the last one is astatine, whose atomic number is 85. As all contain the 7 electrons in their valence shell, and all they exist in the form which is called as diatomic form. The diatomic form means always they exist in the combined state with their other elements like F2, Cl2, Br2, and I2. And they share one electron in their valence shell, and that bond which exists is called as the covalent bond, that is formed by the sharing of electrons between the atoms of an element, and all contain the same electronic configuration of their valence shell, that is the contains 7 electrons. And among all these five halogens, the fifth one is very rare and it is not studied a lot, but the remaining four have a lot of properties that has been studied by different scientists. Now here we will discuss about their occurrence, that where did they find in nature. So the number one element is fluorine. Fluorine is basically a halogen. Compounds form of the fluorine like F2, a trace element. It is present is computer analysis. It is very reactive gas, but not found in free elemental form in the nature. So if we talk about another element like sodium metal, they are present in free state in the nature, but fluorine it is not present in the free state in the nature or in elemental form. So the major source is from water, that is artesian wells. It is found in the soil rich in fluorspar, cryolite, and other minerals. So, fluorspar and cryolite, these are also minerals that contain fluorine. In biological materials, the concentration of fluoride is generally as low as the few parts per million or less, or we can say that less than 1% it is present in nature, and it always exists in the form of minerals. On the other hand, the physical state of fluorine is gas which is present in nature. After the occurrence of fluorine, we have here chlorine. The symbol of chlorine that we use is Cl2. The chlorine it occurs abundantly in the earth crust and in the earth crust hydrosphere. Hydrosphere, the word hydro is basically means water, and the sphere mean the part of the earth that contains water is called hydrosphere, and chlorine is present abundantly in the earth crust in this part, and its abundance in the earth crust is about 100 to 300 parts per million, or we can write it as 100 to 300 ppm, which is called as parts per million, and it is making about 20th most abundant element in the earth crust. So chlorine is present in nature, the earth crust. Its abundance is in the seawater is 2%, where it occurs primarily as sodium chloride. So it is present in the form of salt, which is NaCl. This is the common salt that we also uses at home for domestic purpose and for as an edible salt, as well as it is present in the form of potassium chloride, which is KCl. This is also the salt in which the potassium it is the metal and the chlorine it is the non-metal, and the bond that exists between them, it is the covalent bond. The bond that exists between metal and non-metal, that bond is basically called as the ionic bond. The covalent bond always exists between non-metal and non-metal. So this is a simple occurrence of the chlorine that we have. It is present in the earth crust in large quantity. After this, we have some percentage or occurrence of the bromine. Bromine, it is present in the brine well. It is also present in the sea water. It is also present in the form of its salt, like the first one is NaBr, which is sodium bromide, as well as the second one, it is existing as the potassium bromide. So these two forms of the bromine are present, sodium bromide and the potassium bromide. And the last one is also magnesium bromide, MgBr2. So this is the simple existence of the bromine in nature, present in the brine well. After this, the last one, we have the occurrence of the iodine, in which iodine is always present in its mineral form, which is NaIO3, the sodium iodide oxide. On the other hand, it is present as NaIO4. These are basically the deposits in child brine wells. So basically, they are present in the wells where there is high percentage of iodine is present. And if we just talk about the physical state of the iodine, it is as the dark grayish black shiny solid. So this was a simple overview about the occurrence of the halogens we have. I hope you guys understand, and if you have any queries, you may ask me about that in the comment section and I will get back to you guys soon. The next topic that we will discuss, it is the peculiar behavior of the fluorine. For that time, you guys keep learning and have a good day.